I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hey, Brahmins, it is Tuesday. We had a late night last night. I want to give a shout out to our football team. You guys looked great out there. Everybody was expecting Westwood to just spank us, and you all held them off. It was within one touchdown of one another, and you all looked great. So just want to commend you for that. Don't know what this weekend will bring as far as your game. I haven't heard about Immokalee High School, whether you guys will be traveling on that. Have we heard that, Mr. Stewart, yet?
So in the middle of the night, I got a text that said the game is on.
Yes.
That's what I'm hearing.
So great. So they're on the road this weekend, this Friday, and then next week we're back home. We have homecoming festivities back. Speaking of homecoming, so for the Storm, we missed our Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday homecoming events. Wednesday was movie genre day, where you're dressing up like your class's movie genre. However, next week, when we're having homecoming festivities, Wednesday is your PSAT school day. This is a very important testing day for every student, 9th through 11th grade, and our seniors. A lot of them are going to be taking the SAT that day. So because that's such an important testing day, we are going to move movie genre day to the day before. So next week, we'll be dressing up Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then of course on Saturday for the homecoming dance. So speaking of homecoming dance, if you have not purchased your ticket, there's just a handful of tickets left, and those are available in the cafeteria. One more announcement for our seniors. Yesterday we had the financial aid month kickoff to give you information about all the things that are happening for the month of October. Tonight is the OHS financial aid night. We want you to bring your parents, and it's just like a gallery walk. So you drop in sometime between 6 and 7. You're going to walk through the different booths that we're going to have set up for you to take pictures or to take brochures of information on how you can get free money for life after high school. So whether that's tech school, colleges, universities, military opportunities. So all of that's going to be available. And we have a food truck, free dinner tonight, Taco Tuesday. So Taqueria Yanez food truck will be here, and we want you here getting all of that valuable information about financial aid. That's what I have today.
Hello, everyone. I only have one announcement, and that was for your class ring orders. If you are planning on purchasing a class ring, that deadline is quickly approaching. It is next week, October 10th. So please make sure that you check either our Facebook or get with me or the front office. We have brochures. You need to order those sooner rather than later if you want to participate in the ring ceremony. That's it.
Good morning. I want to back up what Ms. Myers said a little bit earlier. That football team, boy, they were fun to watch last night. I think if we'd have had a few more minutes of game left, we could have came out with a victory. But great job, boys. I see that improvement happening every week. So nice job. Also, again, the football game, I've been asked many times, it's supposed to be on. I got a text in the middle of the night. It is on in Immokalee on Friday. So beware of that. Get your tickets. And then boys soccer will meet. Any boys interested in playing soccer will meet Friday afternoon right after school in the courtyard. And I believe that's for freshmen too. They'll meet over here. And I don't know, unless you guys know something I don't, they'll have to ride the bus over to meet. But they'll be in the courtyard with the soccer coaches. Volleyball away today at John Carroll, and swim away at Vero Beach. Want to wish them all a lot of luck.
Freshmen, if you are going over for that meeting for soccer, the shuttle bus that you ride is bus 12, anytime you're going to stay for something and you're going to get off and need to stay on campus. So that may be a little bit of a change for some of you, but so take bus 12 in the afternoon for that meeting. Freshmen, you should be feeling a little bit of a sense of urgency with those grades, with the end of the 9 weeks not that far off. Your 9 weeks test starting this week. Science is coming up on the 6th in a couple of days, and then your electives on the 7th. So if you are feeling like you need a little bit of help here to get going, to finish strong, we have tutorials starting on Thursday. So those tutorial forms are available from all the math teachers. You can pick one up and you can turn it in either to here in 205 to Miss Fonseca, or if you know where Miss McCoyne is downstairs, you can take it directly to her. She'll be doing the bus passes. So pick up those forms and get those signed and turned in. We have to have them at least 24 hours in advance. So you would need to pick that up today and have it turned in tomorrow to be able to start on Thursday. She'll have all your bus information on a little pass for you to put onto the back of your ID, so you know exactly what's going on with getting home. Just let your parents know you'll be a little bit later getting home because you'll be riding the shuttle bus to the middle schools and riding those buses home. Ms. Shirley?
All right. Well, I have a very exciting announcement, freshmen. We have our first PBIS Big Event Day coming up next week on Wednesday, October 12th. That's the same day as the PSAT here on campus. So that way we have a full day for you. So here's what you need to know. We are going to have everything from music, games, sports going out in the back field, lots of fun stuff. For you to get into this event, you're going to need to pay 10 Brahmin bucks, and you can do that starting this Thursday, October 6th through Tuesday, October 11th at lunches. So make sure that you have your name, your teacher's name on your Brahmin bucks, that you come up and make sure that you pay the person outside. One thing to know is that you cannot get any referrals between this coming Wednesday the 5th and the event. So if you do pay and then you get a referral, you're not going to be able to go, and we're not going to refund those Brahmin bucks. So just make sure you keep that in mind. But we're going to have so much fun. Save up those bucks, do great things so you can come.
All right. I was just looking up information about how to get tickets if you're interested in traveling to Immokalee. I knew that they were online ticketing, but I knew it also was not Ticket Spicket. So they use an online platform called GoFan, GoFan.com. So that's how you will buy your tickets if you're planning to travel later in the week to watch that football game. All right. Make it a good one, as together we
Move forward.
And be great.
And be
Brahmins
All day.
I think it's important to point out that sometimes a symptom, such as a lack of motivation or maybe even feeling a little isolated, may be just a sign of having a bad day. However, if you are having these symptoms over a long period of time, then this could be a sign that you may be having a mental health challenge.
I'm glad you pointed that out, Kelly. That reminds me of what the video was saying about how it impacts school, home, and relationships. We know that often when we are having difficulty with our ability to live, love, and laugh, that this may be a sign to get help for ourselves. It's okay to talk about it with others. Let's take a moment to review the information regarding signs and symptoms. Teachers, please pause the video now to allow for student response. The signs and symptoms that we discussed are not all of the signs and symptoms that someone could be living with while experiencing a mental health challenge. But now that you know what signs and symptoms could look like, you could make a difference by reaching out to someone that you are concerned about, or you can even reach out to help yourself.
Remember that it's okay to talk about mental health. Talking about how you feel or asking a friend how they are feeling helps to reduce the stigma. It allows people to get the help that they need. It also increases our ability to bounce back from these challenges. Many things can help you bounce back from a challenge that you face. This is called resilience. Resilience is important because it keeps you aware of the situation, your emotional reaction, and the behaviors of others around you. Getting help can help us change our thought patterns to help build our resilience. Positive supports can help build resilience and optimistic outcomes. What are positive supports? They are personal, behavioral, or situational factors that can contribute to a student's mental wellness and serve as a buffer against life challenges. We're going to watch a video on resilience.
What is resilience? In short, resilience is the ability to cope when something goes wrong. From our ancestors' instinct to survive to modern-day stresses and strains. Our resilience has helped us to bounce back when things haven't gone to plan. But what does resilience look like? People who are more resilient are likely to be better at solving problems, ask for help when they need it, and have a can-do attitude. People who are less resilient are likely to struggle under pressure, experience symptoms of anxiety and depression, and often feel deflated and hopeless when things go wrong. So what can you do to boost your resilience? 1. Break the problem down. It'll be much easier to manage in smaller pieces. 2. Focus on the positives. It'll help you feel more optimistic about finding a solution. 3. Build and use your support network. Whether it's friends, family, or colleagues, it's good to have someone in your corner. 4. Look after yourself. It'll help you refocus, making you feel more confident and in control. 5. Know your limits. If we take on too much, we can feel overwhelmed and unable to cope. Resilience is a skill that you can develop, and it takes practice. Over time, you'll become better and better at resolving problems when they arise. Try these 5 tips to boost your bounce-back ability.
This clip discussed why it's important to learn coping skills and positive supports. Let's try to list several positive supports. Turn and talk with your neighbor to share what you would consider to be a positive support for you. What positive supports could help you to handle a stressful situation or experience? Teachers, please pause the video and allow for students to make a list. Thanks for participating. Positive supports can include exercising and eating healthy, and having good sleeping habits. Having at least one caring adult can make a difference in our lives. Building a sense of connection within our communities or participating in school activities and events is also very helpful. Engage in positive self-talk like, "I am enough," "You've got this," and other encouraging thoughts.
Using healthy coping skills such as taking a deep breath, writing in journals, doing activities that bring you joy. Taking care of your health can improve your personal health.
That's a great point, Kelly. Students, how can appropriate self-care help to promote your overall level of health? What can happen when we continuously work to improve our self-care? Teachers, please pause the video now and allow students a moment to turn and talk to discuss their responses. You may also want to allow several students to share their responses.
We appreciate your responses. By continuing to work each day increasing your positive self-care, you're going to continue to build resilience, which will result in improving your overall level of health. Our bodies are constantly a work in progress. Making a daily effort to improve your health will improve multiple aspects of your lives. In upcoming videos, we will discuss the process of getting help for yourself and others. Next, Kathy will guide us through how to practice emotional regulation by using our 5 senses.
Okay, sit in your chair so that you feel comfortable and relaxed. We are going to use our 5 senses to help us relax. Look around and find 5 things you can see, such as the sun, pictures on the wall, or your friend. Now focus on 4 things you can feel, such as your feet on the floor, the pencil in your hand, or the book on your desk. Listen for 3 things you can hear, such as the clock ticking, the birds outside, or the air blowing. Think of 2 things you can smell, such as food from the cafeteria, fresh cut grass, or your favorite perfume or cologne. Last, what's 1 thing you can taste? Your mint toothpaste, your favorite food, or the candy you just ate. You can use your senses to put your focus on something that helps you to focus, calm down, or relax.
We hope this technique is helpful the next time you want a mindful moment when responding to an everyday challenge. Today we learned about the difference between a mental health challenge versus just having a bad day. We discussed signs and symptoms, suicide prevention, and hotlines you can text or call. We also discussed resilience, coping strategies, and positivity. In upcoming videos, we will continue discussing healthy habits and the process of getting help for yourself and others.
Today's wellness video lesson and activities were developed by our district licensed mental health professionals. Remember, we want you to know that it's okay to speak with someone if you feel you need some help or support. Teachers are available and you can always see your school counselor. We hope you enjoyed today's lesson and we look forward to seeing you for our next wellness video.